in late 1941, the war started, and the guys in the Yerba Buena Jazz Band, particularly the main players of the band, scattered and did different things. Turk didn't actually leave the Bay Area initially. He worked in Alameda Naval Air Station as an airplane mechanic, did play some jazz, but Turk was always very mechanical, so his interests were wide-ranging. Lou ended up in the South Pacific leading a band and doing institutional cooking. And Bob Helm forsook the clarinet and saxophone and became a paratrooper. The Lou Waters Yerba Buena Jazz Band continued through World War II at the Don Club. The Lou Waters wartime band did record, featured Benny Strickler, who was one of the musicians who helped play trumpet in Lou and Scobie's stead during the war. One very important recording session, which was with Bunk Johnson, the great New Orleans trumpet man. Although the band that ended up on the recording is pretty similar to what the band had been before the war, that's considered one of the great moments of the wartime band.
Why, you can see them every day, strolling up and down Broadway.
The band really took off. Took off before the war, but really took off after the war for economic reasons, because nightclub culture was a huge thing in those days. After World War II, big bands were starting to fall apart, so the people who loved the New Orleans Jazz Revival, a great jazz revival, people, of course, just thought that stuff was manna from heaven, and bought those records in pretty large quantities, and they got great critical response. But you have to understand, one of the great moments of the jazz revival is when Good Time Jazz reissued all of the Lou Waters music in different forms, 10-inch LPs and a 12-inch in the 50s. And that was a huge moment.
Lou had this huge, big tone on the trumpet, and he was a big barrel-chested man, and he could really play the trumpet, and he was just great. It is about playing with a certain kind of mindset about the band, driving the band and leading the band, and being this rhythm player, and that's what Lou Waters was. And he was a most important, in my opinion, most important figure in the history of San Francisco music, and one of the most important figures in all of American music.